Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Daily market recap, January 16th, 2024. Like, subscribe. Let's see what SPY and Friends brought us today. SPY and the daily, very volatile day. In the end, Doji, 473.20 is holding. Very important area of support. Below it, we will see 468, 469 to the downside, and then 466. Below 466, look left where price came from, and below 466, ask yourself where price might be heading next. Then we will see the same price action we saw over here to the upside, we will get to the downside. It's all about knowing in-depth candlestick analysis, understanding in-depth candlestick analysis and multi-time frames. Look at the 15 minutes on the SPY. Let's make it bigger. Open the day with a gap down, went all the way, held the 474, bounced back. We got ourselves a buy signal. We will talk about these buy-sell signals in just a few seconds. Went all the way up, closed the gap, and we know that once a gap is getting filled, we will see the reversal. And here we had a sell signal, went down, once again touched a Fibonacci level, went up, and by the end of the day, we got ourselves a buy signal on the 15 minutes, but it was too late for this buy signal. We will wait for tomorrow. I want to see continuation above this red line. And by the way, this indicator, there is nowhere to be found yet. It's a beta version. The Fibonacci-Traders indicator combines risk management, Fibonacci, candlestick analysis, and then it will give us the most accurate buy and sell signals. So stay tuned. Hopefully by the end of this month, the Fibonacci-Traders indicator will be available. QQQ, you know these trend lines. We got ourselves a buy signal of this doji. Go back and you will see we have talked about this doji. Once it happened, we were set off for a bounce, and here we are, doji, 3 consecutive dojis on the Qs, holding the 406. Now let's see continuation above the 412, 413, and then we have all the Fibonacci levels to the upside. By the way, this is an automation Fibonacci levels together with risk management, taking under consideration candlestick analysis and multi-time frames, so we don't have to think. Dow Jones still inside this red box, and even we got ourselves sell, buy, sell signals. We are not doing nothing at the Dow for now. And when I say we, it's the Fibonacci Traders Discord team. We are a team of novice and professional traders. We trade crypto, we trade futures, we trade ETF, we trade stocks, multi-time frames, day trading, swing trading. So if you want to join us, you are more than welcome. The more, the happier, more people, more traders, the more professional we will get. Why? Because we help each other. We're giving each other day trading signals, not signals, but ideas. We give each other swing trading ideas, swing trading signals, where to enter, as you can see, where to put your stop loss and why. And this is how it looks. Fibonacci Traders version 3, still in the beta. IWM, look how it works perfectly. No need to stress out where to put our Fibonacci, where is the recent low, where is the recent high. We have the Fibonacci Traders indicator that will let us know everything that we need on multi-time frames. IWM continuing, sliding down. Next is the 188. Below it, in my opinion, 177 to the downside. And of course, everything you see and hear on my channel is for educational purposes only. And as you can see, it works also on Bitcoin. Now we are under a sell signal. Short continuation below the 42,160. Then we will get 40 300. As I promised, 2024 will bring great stuff for the Fibonacci traders. Discord, premium members, gold members, Fibonacci traders team is going to be the best traders team that you ever imagined you can be a part of. So join us. Choose your path for financial freedom. Also on the 4 hours, look at this. We had a buy signal, but we are not long yet. We want to see continuation. We don't go blindly, as we don't follow blindly anyone on social media. We don't follow blindly indicators. As much as this indicator is the most accurate indicator, but we need to see a follow through. I want to see another 4-hour candle closing above the 43,100. This is how Ethereum is working. On the 4 hours, we got ourselves a buy signal. Now let's see continuation above the 2586, and then we have 2616, 2650, and then 2717. Above it, just ask the Fibonacci traders indicator. Above 2717, you have this trend line, you have 2790 and 2880. Great things coming up. Still, we have this indicator, hopefully by end of January, and more stuff, great stuff coming up by the end of this month. I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you and everybody that wants my help to become a professional trader by the end of first half of 2024. Join me on this very tough, very hard, but super magnificent and rewarding journey to become professional trader. And by the way, you don't need to quit your job. You can be a professional swing trader only by looking during the weekend. Look for your setups. I will teach you how to look for the best setups for the coming week. And then you come home after your work day, you open your computer and you check in the final hour of the trading whether your triggers went on or not. Let me help you. I will teach you how. KRE on the 4 hours breaking below a downtrend channel now. 49.24 is holding below it. 48.11. This is the KRE 4 hours. This is the KRE on the daily, and as you can see, it works on everything, on anything that you want. This 49 needs to hold, otherwise 47.70 to the downside. Crude oil on the daily, yes, it's working also on commodities. On the 4 hours, we have higher lows, higher highs, but looks like crude oil is going down back to the 71 area. Let's see if we can stay above this trend line. As long as we are above this trend line, we are good to go long because we have 3 buy signals. The last one is over here, still holding. Natural gas, double top scenario. Below the 281, we will see 265 on the 4 hours. This is how the natural gas looks like on the daily. Now at the 50% retracement, we had a very nice bull run from the 223 towards the 340. Now retracing back to the 50%. Below it, we are heading south to the 268. Like, subscribe, share with friends if you like what you see. If not, share your comments, feedback. Any feedback will be much appreciated and will be taken under consideration. Let me know what is missing on my channel. What do you like? What you like less? Let me know anything. I'm here for you, so your feedbacks will be much appreciated. Gold moving sideways. We still don't have a buy signal. We are still under a sell signal at the gold. So let's see where gold is heading next. SOXX 1.4% to the upside. We have too many lines here. Let's clean the chart. What do we have? We got ourselves a buy signal last week. Now all we need is continuation above the 566 towards 584. Above it, we will see 634. All depends on Nvidia and AMD. We will talk about them in just a few moments. Microsoft's continuation, higher all-time highs each and every day that goes by, but closed. Not very nice candle. 387 needs to hold, otherwise 382 and 378. This is how Microsoft looks on the intraday. We got ourselves a gap up, sideways move, then came a sell signal, went all the way down, closed the gap, and as we know, what do once a gap is getting filled? Most likely a reversal. In this case, reversal to the upside. Now we have some kind of a double bottom scenario on Microsoft. We got ourselves a buy signal on the 15 minutes. Now let's see tomorrow where Microsoft will take us. Always zoom in, zoom out, and then you will get a better point of view of price action. And now with the new Fibonacci-Traders indicator, life got much easier for us traders. Apple holding above the 180. The 180, we have talked about this area since long time ago, since we saw this area breaking to the downside below the 190. We said 180 needs to hold. It's still holding, but overall, you remember we have talked about this double top scenario on Apple few weeks back on the weekly. It's still in play. Below this area, below the 179, below the 180, we will see 166. Below 166, 157 on Apple incoming. On the brighter side, we have a gap at the 192 area. And we know that more than 85-90% of all gaps will get filled. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. AMD 8.3% to the upside. If you go back and you will check my daily stock market review, my weekly stock market review, you remember these dojis. You remember we said we are looking for a bounce of this trend line because we looked left and we saw the same price action over here. We saw a similar price action over here, and here we are. Since then, we also received a buy signal. So since then, we are already up 13% on AMD, and 13, ladies and gentlemen, is also a Fibonacci number. It all comes down to Fibonacci. Everything is Fibonacci. Now let's see continuation on AMD above this area together with this trend line, and then we will get, if we did not get a short squeeze still, we will get FOMO at its best towards the 190 on AMD. Nvidia, another 3% to the upside, broke above, let's clean the chart a little bit, broke above this trend line over here. It was a resistance, it was a good resistance, but now Nvidia wants higher and higher. Continuation above this area, we will see 600 and 640 will be next. Tesla, after so many red days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 came today. 212 is holding. Below it, 197. Tesla is still under a very hard sell signal. Don't worry. If you want to catch Tesla, it's still not the time. In my opinion, we need at least 2-3 days for the short term above the 224. But we have Tesla earnings coming up next week. Embrace yourself. Shopify, you know this trend line. Each and every time Shopify reaches this trend line, we have a sell signal, and then we got some kind of a downtrend. Now 4 consecutive dojis on Shopify. And let's see if bulls of Shopify can hold above this area, above the 78, and below it we will see 76 and then 75. Long continuation Shopify. If you're not long yet, I would wait for some kind of a cool off and then a bounce of the 66, 76 or the 75, or a major breakup and above this area. Netflix 2.2% to the downside. What do we have here? Sell signal today. Short continuation below 481 towards 474 and then 467. Overall, Netflix higher lows, higher highs on the long term, mid term, and short term. So one candle does not change the overall sentiment. Same as did not change here. We need to see, even we got ourselves a sell signal, we still need to see continuation to validate this signal. Overall, Netflix looking pretty good. Look at this. We need to hold this area and look for a bounce back, same as we saw here, same as we saw here, and then we might get ourselves a buy signal. Patience. Google. Another day, another doji. Nothing much on Google yet. Overall, same as Netflix. Inside uptrend channel. Below 141, we will see 138 and then a touch on this trend line over here. Long continuation above the 145 and then 150 and 156 to the upside. Amazon 1% to the downside. Doji after doji, 3 consecutive dojis. Long continuation on Amazon only above 157, and then you have all the levels to the upside. Short or some kind of a pullback below 151 and then 148. Look left, 148 area. This yellow line was a very tough resistance. Below 150-170, we will go back, retesting the 148, 149, this yellow line as support. Of course, remember, do your own due diligence. Never follow blindly anyone on social media, and it doesn't matter who they are, how many subscribers they have. You don't know them, they don't know you. It's very good to follow others to get ideas. But in the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's your money, and if you don't know how to take care of your money, no one else will do it for you. So for your sake and for your bank account's sake, just stop trading and get education. Meta, you remember all these purple trend lines to the upside, to the downside. It's all about trend lines, Fibonacci, and of course, in-depth candlestick analysis on multi-time frames. This is how Meta looks on the weekly. You're more than welcome to check my recent weekly stock market review, where I go over all these names on the weekly chart. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like, subscribe. Don't forget, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we are going live pre-market preparations. Until then, stay safe.